Set your expectations low. And prepare to be disappointed.
Well, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think Concord is good enough. Well, after just a few weeks and non-stop defended by the gaming media, journalists, and PlayStation fanboys and wokies alike, today we were officially told PlayStation is pulling the plug on this abomination. This is gonna be the biggest flop in video game history. Are they gonna go bury this game in the desert? Is that what they're gonna do with all the extra copies, or is it gonna be found in the dumpster like Forspoken? This is not the publicity PlayStation needs right now, especially after canning The Last of Us factions. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have the biggest smile on my face because it's two birds with one stone. I get to see PlayStation take a hit, and I get to see the woke crowd screech at the top of their lungs about how this is the fault of gamers like me who can sniff out woke crap and don't want it. And if you're like that, then why don't you hit subscribe? I see you lurking, watching my videos in the background, never hitting subscribe. Hit that f***ing button. Now, this all started today when PlayStation put out this tweet. An important update on Concord from Firewalk Studios. And, well, just like the game, they shut down the comment section, limiting the replies.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Important update on Concord. Concord fans, we've been listening closely to your feedback since the launch of Concord on PlayStation 5 and PC, and want to thank everyone who has joined the journey aboard the North Star. Your support and the passionate community that has grown around the game has meant the world to us. However, while many qualities of the experience resonated with players, we also recognize that other aspects of the game and our initial launch didn't land the way we'd intended. Therefore, at this time, we have decided to take the game offline beginning September 6, 2024, and explore options, including those that will better reach our players.
Oh my god! Concord, the game that took 8 years to develop and only 8 days to die. Well, I'm exaggerating, of course. I mean, the real figure isn't much better. 2 weeks. I cannot name you a single other game that has been shut down so fast. This must be a record. I kid you not, this is a record.
Hey, I just got my
Game canceled.
Hey, I'm getting mine next.
And what's that? Your initial launch didn't land the way you intended? Well, perhaps maybe if you had actually focused on building a better game instead of trying to build trans characters off of musicians that nobody knows. Yeah, that's right. This character, Jazz, right here, it was revealed, is actually trans and based off this person.
and she's a f***ing stunning woman.
And they put pronouns in there, a gay robot, and a fat character that looks like Ian Miles Chong. I mean, they really put this shit together and thought to themselves, this is going to be a banger. They were expecting high numbers. Can you believe that? Can you believe they actually expected a player count? That is insane. Before the game has even been given a chance to get its first update, it's already shut down. PlayStation has continued to fumble their multiplayer games harder than any other company I have ever seen. Not even Microsoft. They started off the year strong with one of the biggest launches, Helldivers 2, kill that. Foam Stars was dead, and now Concord is over in less than 2 weeks. PlayStation cannot put out a multiplayer if their life depended on it. It's been said many times, I'll just say it again. What the f was the point in canceling The Last of Us Factions 2 or Twisted Metal? Also, games like this could walk and die in less than 2 weeks. Why are you not giving PlayStation users what they rightfully deserve, Sony? Why are you feeding them trash? Trash that you're not even going to support in less than 2 weeks. What the kind of generation is this?
Concord's pronouns became was, were. Oh, that's mean. Come on.
Halo Infinite, Redfall, fucking Suicide Squad, all lasted longer than this. Sony really took their first party multiplayer game out back and put a bullet through its head mercifully. Now, if only they could have done that with more titles, then I would be a bigger fan of Sony.
While we determine the best path ahead, Concord sales will cease immediately, and we will begin to offer a full refund for all gamers who have purchased the game for PS5 or PC. If you purchase the game for PlayStation 5 from the PlayStation Store or PlayStation Direct, a refund will be issued back to your original payment method. Customers who purchased from other digital storefronts will also be refunded. More information about refunds from Steam and Epic can be found below.
What? PlayStation handing out a refund? What world are we living in right now? That's a testament to how bad Concord is and how much of a flop it turned out to be. When Sony is willing to hand out a refund, it's a clear indicator that perhaps the PlayStation dudes who were capping for this game were capping for something not even Sony liked. Sony's like the Mr. Krabs of gaming, so to hand out that refund is a testament to the severity of the situation. It also seemed that they're pulling the game from the shelves, ceasing sales immediately, and there's only like, 24 people playing left right now, having one last run before everything is inevitably shut down in 3 days. God, this is just depressing. On one hand, this game got shut down rightfully so. On the other hand, you feel bad for people who had passion and put everything they had into this game. But when you suck, you suck. And no amount of love or passion can fix it. Clearly, Sony wanted a game with the least risk and the most reward, but how they saw that in Concord is beyond me. The whole thing was a financial gamble and a huge ass risk. It was almost guaranteed to fail, and they gambled away anyway. After everything Sony did to ensure this game would have some sort of stable player count, going as far as to forcing all of their first-party developers like Naughty Dog and Insomniac Games to promote it like they were actually playing it. GameStops were gonna give you a free copy of Concord for your trade-in. The failure of this game probably can't be measured just yet. It's gonna take a couple more days, maybe weeks, and then we'll get a real rough estimate on how bad of a hit Sony took putting this abomination out. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel very vindicated right now. There was a select number of PlayStation fanboys on Twitter who weren't playing this game, but were still defending it anyway, who would come after me at every single post they got a chance to. And now I'm sad because they're not going to be showing up anymore. Why would they? There is no game to defend. It's gone. There's nothing there for them to stand up for. It's so bad that as we speak, Concord has already been delisted from Steam. You can't look it up. It's not in your library. It's gone. The fest already. Sony wants to smear the shit stain off their windshield. They really want you to forget it ever existed after trying so hard to remind you it existed. Now, while Sony's pain is quite enjoyable for me, it's nowhere near as enjoyable as the pain their fan base is feeling right now.
Picked up the physical version of this bad boy so I could play it forever.
This poor soul has no idea what just happened. He purchased this game 10 minutes before it was officially announced to be shut down. The PlayStation fanboy curse is very real.
Well, that's that. Concord is done. They're offering full refund and taking the game offline September 6th in less than 3 days. This is honestly crazy, but they know better than to keep giving life to a corpse. Such a shame. I've really loved my time with this game. Shake my head.
Great, I love it. Perfect. Now I can stop seeing your stupid ass defending it all over Twitter every single day with your stupid face and your stupid British accent and your stupid fucking British foods. I love it. 1 out of the 24 players in the world that was playing this game is sad about it, and I love it. I cherish this. This man was cheering on the failures of Halo Infinite, a game that, guess what? Unlike Concord, is still online. What we're witnessing right now is a rare example of a video game's publicity doing more damage to a brand's reputation than the failure of that game. Sony isn't shutting this down because it's making no money. They're shutting it down because they want the internet to forget it existed. It damaged the brand's reputation. All Twitter's doing is joking about Concord. They don't even care about games not making it to Xbox. Concord is far more interesting of a topic, and Sony doesn't want you talking about it anymore because it's hurting them. Well, joke's on Sony, I'm not gonna stop talking about it like I do with Forspoken. This shit is cemented into PlayStation's legacy.
Oh, the tears of unfathomable sadness. Yummy.
Oh, yes! See Greg Miller suffer. Today is the greatest day I've ever known. Can't live for tomorrow, 'cause Concord's already gone. Why does this make me so giddy? Well, that's because Greg Miller is a woke-ass and a hardcore PlayStation fanboy. A mix of the two worst elements. So seeing a woke PlayStation project fail so fucking hard, and to have Greg Miller witnessing it, my god, it's so wonderful. I almost feel like I should pay some sort of entrance fee just for this spectacle. The most Wojak-ass looking man who created Joe Biden Island and Animal Crossing just witnessed what going woke and going broke looks like. He's gonna be crying in his wife's boyfriend's arms tonight.
I just absolutely hate the shots. We take this as a win, and it will embolden them to be even worse. I hate it so much. Shut
The f up. At this point, how long is it going to take you to finally realize that going woke and going broke is legitimately a thing? You cannot deny it at this point. Go woke, go broke is more than just a motto. It's something we can actually quantify and measure in real time. When is this specific sector of the gaming community going to finally realize that this woke propaganda does not make money? When are they going to realize the majority of gamers are put off by it and will refuse to purchase it? This experiment doesn't work. This modern audience that they've been searching so hard for doesn't exist. Activists don't play video games. Why are you fucking making games for activists? And most importantly, why is Sony, who is at the very top, handing over millions of dollars of funding to developers like this? What did that studio ever do to warrant such funding? No Bloodborne 2, no Resistance, no Killzone, nothing. You know what you get? A game that won't even have support 2 weeks after it launches. That is not the message to be sending your audience, Sony. The last thing you want to do is send the message to your audience that you're willing to just pull anything they already purchased and give up on games. This is a reoccurring trend with PlayStation. Sony already has a bad habit of basically canceling everything people want and releasing things nobody wants. Now they're gonna get onto the trend of shutting down games as soon as they start making them look bad. I mean, I admire that they did it, but how players are gonna view that, I have no idea. But anyways, I'm gonna report some more Concord salt. This is just the first batch. Get ready for more. Hey, don't forget, Star Wars Outlaw, another woke failure. We're on a roll here. Are you guys noticing that maybe Fratango was right? Maybe you unsubscribing because I was talking about wokeness was just you being a weak-minded pussy-ass individual? Yeah. Next time, listen to the fucking stick in the room. But hey, you know, if you really did care about this game and you feel awful, well, I got some good news for you. In about 3 hours after this video publishes, I will be hosting a funeral for Concord. Please come by and pay your respects live. Tune in. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a fun show tonight. So, that being said, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you so choose to. See you in the next one.
Free Congo sucks ass.